Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name is Carmen. Welcome. It's important to understand that if you want something, there's a reason why you want it. You don't want just everything that's out there, right? Everything that exists. There's not a desire to have everything in the world. There is a reason why there are certain things that you are drawn to and why you want to manifest certain things. And that's because whatever it is that you are desiring desires you too. That's right. Whatever it is that you want wants you as well. And Neville Goddard talks about this in his book, The Power of Awareness. So Neville Goddard is kind of like the father of the law of attraction. He was one of the pioneers in the field, talking about the law of attraction and the law of assumption long before the book The Secret came out, and people like Abraham Hicks were talking about this concept. He was talking about these concepts decades before then. But he talks about this concept that whenever you desire something, it's because whatever it is you're desiring desires you too and wants you too. When you have a vision that's been given to you, something specifically that you want to manifest, you are in co-creation with the universe at all time. When people have a dream, they often think that they are the ones that came up with that themselves. But it's very important for you to understand that you never create everything on your own. You're always in co-creation with the universe. So when you are given a dream and when you have a vision for something that you want for yourself, it's important for you to understand that you and the universe came up with this together. You co-created that dream, that thing that you want to manifest. You co-created it with the universe. So when you are trying to manifest something, it's important to understand that it's not just you that wants you to have that. The universe wants you to have that as well, because you co-created that vision, you co-created that dream with the universe. We are always constantly in co-creation with the universe. The universe is creating our reality, and we are working with the universe to create our realities all at the same time. We are working together in co-creation. So it's important to understand that if there is something you are trying to manifest, you didn't come up with that idea yourself. You didn't come up with that desire yourself. You and the universe came up with that idea, came up with that dream, and came up with that desire together. You did it together in co-creation. So if you want something, you are not alone. If you want to manifest something, the universe wants you to manifest it too. And like Neville Goddard talks about in his book, The Power of Awareness, whatever it is that you desire, desires you too. Now, Neville also talks about in this book that the reality that we're living in is all an illusion. Nothing is real. It's all a matrix. This is kind of like a video game, basically. It's a giant simulated video game that we are all taking part of. None of this is actually real. So think of the earth as kind of like a university, right? Like I said, it's all an illusion. It's all just a university that has been set up for us so that we will have the maximum amount of growth possible. There is an infinite number of realities all at the same time, known as parallel realities. There are an infinite number of parallel realities that are coexisting at the same time that your reality is existing, right? We can't see these other realities. We can't see them because we're on a different frequency than these other realities. Think of it as being like a giant television, and you can only watch one channel at a time. You can't be watching 2 or 3 different channels at a time. But just because you're watching one channel doesn't mean that the other channels don't exist, right? So there are an infinite number of realities all co-occurring at the same time, and often when you want something, when you're desiring something, you have already co-created that reality. Often when you really want something, it's because there is a reality, there is another channel, another timeline, another parallel reality that is co-occurring at the same time as this one, in which you do have that thing, in which you do have that manifestation and that thing that you are desiring. And so that's one of the reasons why we desire things, right? Because we already have it in another reality. We just can't see it. We can't feel it. So what you desire desires you too, because in other realities, you already have it. It is already yours. And that is a reality that you have co-created with the universe. Remember, we are always in co-creation. We're not just doing this by ourselves. If you co-created the dream, then you definitely co-created the result as well with the universe, right? It goes hand in hand. And so the things that you don't want to manifest, those things do not desire you either, because there are not parallel realities in which you have those things. And a good example of this is that you probably don't want to be an astronaut, right? Most people don't. And that's because there's not a parallel reality or another timeline in which you are an astronaut. You're not an astronaut in another reality, so you're not desiring to have that. And that's not desiring to have you either, right? Because it doesn't exist. But the things that you do want to have, those are things that are desiring you as well, because there are other parallel realities. There are other timelines in which you have those things. So the key here is to get into that reality in which you do have that, right? That is different than the one that you're currently in. But once you see that everything is an illusion, nothing is real, then it becomes very, very easy to get onto that reality, that other parallel reality, that other parallel timeline in which you have those things, because you realize that, like I said, this is all a video game, right? It's a matrix. It can be easily tricked, can be easily fixed, and it can be easily manipulated to reveal the reality in which you want to be on. Now, Neville Goddard says that the most important thing is to not be fooled by what you see in the world around you, because that is the fake world, right? That is the illusion. This is the fake world that you are seeing. So don't be fooled by it, just because what you want to manifest cannot be seen in this fake illusionary world. The real world, the real reality is you. You are reality. And the vision that you have in your head, that vision that you co-created with the universe, that is the real reality, and that is the real world, and that is you. You are reality, and you are just interfacing in a fake illusionary world. And to give you an example to make this more understandable, imagine that you are sitting there playing a video game. And the video game is this world that we live in. And you are you. Which one is the illusion? And which one is the reality? The video game is the illusion. It's all just made up. It's all just a game. It's all for fun. It's all a creation. It's not real. Which one is the reality out of the two? It's you. You are the real thing. You are the reality. You are the thing that is real. You are just sitting there playing something that is fake. So when you understand this, that you are reality and this world is all an illusion, it's all fake. It's like the video game, right? When you get this concept, then it becomes easier for you to not be fooled by what you see. And Neville Goddard talks about this, to not be fooled by what you see, because it's all fake. So even if your manifestation is not visible to you, don't be fooled that it's not there, because you are the thing that is real, not this fake video game world that we live in. And so you are the one that gets to decide what you will experience in this fake video game world, by not being fooled by what you see in it, and knowing that the reality that you want already exists, because you already co-created it with the universe, even though you can't see it. And then eventually you will be able to see it, because the fake illusionary world will eventually catch up and change into that reality that you co-created. So let me know in the comments below what it is you are trying to manifest right now. Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, hit the like button and share it with other people. It helps to get this information out there. When you do that, we want to help as many people as we can. And I would love to have you subscribe and to become part of the family, get more access to videos like this in the future. And if you want to find out more information about me, you can head on over to my website, starsalignwithcarmen.com. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Thanks for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.